And hopefully this next recipe gets you out of bed. Fish and chips, we all love it. Mzansi family favorite, enjoyed especially by kids. And what better way to celebrate an iconic hashtag friends in your freezer combination than to, well, actually create a bit of a twist. Yeah, you're welcome. We're making melty, cheesy, loaded fish and chips with McCain Crispy Oven Chips and skin on. Sea Harvest Hake Bakes, you're gonna love that one. Here's a recipe that will definitely have your kids asking, is the food ready yet? And viewers can also stand the chance to win one of 4 9th generation iPads by visiting Expresso's social media pages. Of course, Expresso Morning Show SABC3 on Facebook, as well as at Expresso Show on Twitter. And follow those competition prompts. Now, pediatric dietitian in nutrition, it's Kath McGar. She is here to show us all about bringing this recipe to life. I love this. For me, it's convenience, Kath.
Absolutely, and that's so wonderful. It's in your freezer, you get them from work, you pop it in the oven. So that's really how it starts. We take the fish, we take our chips, and we pop it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And while we're doing that, we're going to just caramelize some onions.
Okay, at least that also does give mom a bit of something to do while that's happening, while these are defrosting and they're already, of course, going off in the oven.
And the wonderful thing is that you don't have to pre-defrost them. You can just put them in your oven straight from frozen.
And that doesn't even cause an issue with the water content sort of rising and making it soggy?
Not at all, not at all. And it's so convenient. You can even use it in an air fryer. And kids can help you compile the recipe and put it together. And what's wonderful is that this fish is sustainably sourced, so you know that you're giving your kids really, really good, healthy food. And these chips are one of my favorites. I mean, look how
they look great.
Skin is on. So they're a good source of fiber for the kids.
Crunchiness that's going to come through. I love that. Well, we know that all of these products are frozen at their freshest, making sure that the quality nutrients and the taste is locked in. You really do want that. And it does guarantee you the most wholesome loaded fish and chips yet. Trust me, when you see the final product, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And I think it's because the product range is so user-friendly. All of the prep has been done for you. That's why you will really enjoy the benefit of convenience, and you can literally begin making those caramelized onions while your kids start laying the fish, because it's a collaborative effort, right?
Absolutely. So I mean, you can get them to put the chips all nicely, and when I'm doing this, you can put together some of our avo and our yogurt there. I'm going to sprinkle the cheese on top here. So I've got some cheddar cheese, which I'm sprinkling. You can even add some veggies in. This is a great place to hide some of the delicious frozen veggies from McCain's.
You see, the thing for me...
You can hide those in there.
Yeah.
And these delicious fish strips. Look at that.
Because it's such an unusual combination, right? To find your fish strips and your chips going in one like this. They're usually separated in bowls.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why this is such a fun recipe for kids, because we can see what is hidden under the delicious cheese that we're going to do. And then you're going to pop this back in the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes. And while that is busy cooking, you're doing a great job there smashing that avo.
And what are you looking out for when you have it in the oven? Because I often find with frozen food, sometimes that golden effect is not necessarily what you're gunning for, because you're not trying to completely change what it looks like coming out of the pack, right?
Yeah, so you do. You just want to cook it. So that's why it's so quick. It's 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. When you pop it in and you want your cheese to be melted.
Yeah.
So when you know your cheese is melted, it's ready to come out
this is fantastic.
of the oven. So, like I say, you can hide some veggies in there, which is wonderful.
What veggies would you sort of put in there?
The peas and corn mix with the carrots is such a wonderful example that you can put in. And kids love those, and they can say, see what you can find while you're eating your meal.
It becomes interactive.
Absolutely. So you smashed our avo for us, and then you can mix the yogurt with a bit of parsley.
Is that going in here?
Yes, that's going in, and I'm going to just add a little bit of salt to our smashed avo, and a little bit of salt to our yogurt, a A little bit of pepper
Parsley
there.
going
oh, you're
in.
really good at this.
Oh, look, I've done this many times for my kids, I almost said. But this is really stunning. And if you want the recipe, please do go on our site, expressoshow.com. And you really do stand the chance to win big with hashtag Friends in Your Freezer by Sea Harvest and McCain. You stand the chance to win 1 of 4 fun-filled family trips to a local kid-friendly destination to the value of, please wait for it, it's 50,000 Rand. And all you need to do is simply buy any one of the McCain and the one Sea Harvest product combo. Take a picture of your till slip. We're going to need that one and upload it onto friendsinyourfreezer.co.za. Okay, so what does it look like when you've combined everything? I mean,
look at that.
Come on.
Isn't that just beautiful to look at? Delicious to eat. It's got all the nutrients in there. Excellent brain food, and how easy was that?
But for me, it's the flavor and the taste of it being there, so you're not missing anything because of the convenience. You really do gain quite a bit. Kath, this is really fantastic. All of this would go in, of course,
on top, once it comes out, exactly. You can pop it on, so you mash this comes out the oven, you pop it on, lay it on, and the kids can do that. You know, they can put it all together. You can sprinkle a little bit more of feta cheese on top.
You can make it indulgent.
They love it. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
This is really stunning.
So delicious.
You're fantastic. Thanks so much, Kath. This one I'm certainly going to try for myself. Remember to keep your proof of purchase when you do enter the competition. And those T's and C's can be found on friendsinyourfreezer.co.za. Lovely.
Delicious.